Hi, Alyssa here for AoP Tech on YouTube, and today we're going to take a look inside the Google Admin Console. And we're going to take an overview of apps, specifically how to turn apps on and off for different folks inside of your organization. So I'm going to jump over to my admin console. I'm already logged in, and you can see I've already selected, I'm inside of users just at the moment and inside of my sub-organization called Demo Students. Check out our users video for a demonstration of how to add new users and organizations and sub-organizations. So I have all of these demo students inside of a sub-organization called Demo Students. You might have a third grade or fifth grade. And a question that I often get is, can I turn different apps like Gmail on and off at different grade levels? And the answer is yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back out to my main home of my admin console, and I'm going to go to apps. In going to apps, you'll see a couple different options here. The 8 Google apps are your core suite. 50 additional Google tools, that's things like Blogger and other apps that Google owns but are not part of that core 8. Marketplace apps are third-party apps, something like Smart Amp, if you're utilizing that at your school that you've purchased. So I'm going to go into this core set of apps right now because what I can do applies to all of those. So you can see here's all of my apps in that core suite. And you can see most of these are on for everyone. If I scroll down all the way to the bottom here, you'll see that Google Hangouts is on for selected organizations. And what I've done in that on for sub-organizations is that you can see that for my main domain, my full domain, it's turned on. I could turn it off for the whole domain, but it defaults to on. But for my students, I don't want necessarily my students to have Google Hangouts on theirs. I've overridden that, so it's not on for them. And I'll show you what that looks like from the student side of things. I'm actually logged in as my demo student here. And you can see that Hangouts is still an option from my quilt there. I still have that option. If I select Google Hangouts, you'll notice I'm not automatically signed in like I am when I use the quilt to toggle between different apps. If I select sign in, I'll get a little notification. Sorry, you do not have access to chat. So that's kind of what students would see. So for example, the question I receive often is, you know what, we might want to choose to have Gmail on or off for different grade levels. So right now, mine is defaulted to on for everyone, but I'm going to turn off Gmail for my demo class. So I'm going to select the 3 vertical dots, sometimes affectionately called the snowman, over on the right-hand side, and I'm going to say on for sub-organizations. It'll default to on for everyone. I can turn it off completely, or I have that middle option. So you can see it's on for everyone, and if I select this demo students group, it'll say inherited, and really what that's saying is it's inherited the master setting. But I have this option here underneath to override. So I'm going to select override, and then I'm going to turn off that toggle, turn that toggle off. And they do give you a little warning. It may take 24 hours for that to apply there. And I'm going to select apply. It gives me a warning that Gmail will be turned off for demo students, and if there were any sub-organizations under demo students as well. And it'll continue to be overridden until you change that. I'm going to select turn off. And within 24 hours, students would see what was similar to what I just demoed for you with the Hangouts. They could select Gmail, but then they'll ultimately get a notification that that's turned off for their organization. And then you can see that Gmail has now says on for selected organizations. If I go back to the main app settings and I select other Google apps, things like Blogger or the Chrome Web Store, again, they default to on for everyone. So you definitely want to have a school community conversation about what apps you would like on and off for your students in different grade levels and what they have access to. Because there are a lot of options, but also a lot of control that you can have and decisions you can make as a school community. As always, feel free to subscribe to us here on AoP Tech on YouTube for all of our latest ed tech videos. Always, as well, we are on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, all under AoP Tech. Our resource website is aoptech.weebly.com, where you can find more EdTech resources and registration for any of our AoP Tech events. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact me or anyone on our team. Have a wonderful day.